The idea of this Healthy Planet Better World conference was really to drive home the message that human health is utterly dependent on the health of the planet and the health of the variety of ecosystems on which we depend on for food, water and a whole range of other requirements for human survival.
Rainforests cover only 2% of the surface of the Earth, but they have 50% of the world's species.
They provide food, nutrition and livelihoods to millions of communities in developing countries.
In the 20th century, the shape of progress was very simple. It was this ever-rising line measured in GDP growth. The trouble is, it's brought extraordinary inequality. Now just 62 billionaires own the same wealth as the poorest half of the world's population.
We need to meet everybody's rights to food, to health, to education, but at the same time, we ultimately depend upon the health of our planet. What I think is wonderful about this conference is it's precisely aiming to bring them into the same conversation and look at their interdependencies, any tensions between them, to bring people who often work in completely different fields into one conversation together.
The work of MedAct over the years has been extremely important. It's been incredibly useful, vital in fact, to have voices from the medical community giving hard evidence and persuasive arguments for action.
We're one of the richest, one of the most developed countries in the world. Just 8.3% of the energy consumption here in the UK is from renewable sources.
It's the pathway to 2050 that matters. What we emit today means we cannot emit that tomorrow. And that has huge political repercussions. At the moment, of the 40 billion tonnes of carbon dioxide that we put in the atmosphere, about half of it is absorbed by the planet. We have to do things today. We have to change how we live our lives today.
It was about the food consuming industries in the middle of the chain, using the products of agriculture, adding value, and then trying to push them onto consumers. No wonder we have an entire food system which is dedicated to creating obesity.
The way that governments change their minds, do new things, is through pressure from their voters. So the more that we can join hands and make the same arguments from different perspectives, the sooner change is going to happen. It's great to interact today with MedAct and with health professionals to bring our agendas together. So I'm really excited about the direction that we're going in.